Chapter 17, First Blood, First Kill. Packing up their belongings and preparing to set off to Rocker Lake, Jonathan and Alyssa passed out tablets. Alyssa said to Varian, "We were taking in this to make festivals for Varian. They can be as for entertainment or personal as. Honestly, for anything. First of all, the gifts, internet with and tracking software embedded into the system, and a 62.5 GHz processor, 25 TB hard drive with 16 TB of memory. This system is exclusively for us and total hackproof. When Inekdu was young and wouldn't know how to operate the device, so Lisa pointed to a few buttons embedded in the screen, clicking around the mixture, and you'll see is pointing to the products on the screen as it continued. One was summon has a clocking device. We'll set him before he sees. Using his fingers to zoom in and out, here. Continued, this is our destination. Yes, if aspects of our doubts are entering the massive attack here. When Inekdu was entertained about which path to take, is locked at the table playing with the buttons and moving his screen. When Inekdu, lucky at our doubts, either way, would go, pursue a lot people of our his plateau called no man's land. When Inekdu studied the bits for a minute it zoomed in and out. This air mountains it would imagine, said, and also play, yes, and this air valleys. Yes, how they formed like he work we don't want to get ambassador in unifas. Still into the device. When Inekdu said, Silver City will take 2 days, so let's just head towards Silver City and see what it looks like at when we pitch camp. Heading west, they were in groups of 3 and arranged according to their gift, Alicia, Joy, and when Inekdu were following group, followed by John, Leah, and Daniel, Will, Jonathan, Grace, and Murky. Were in career. Looking back, when Inekdu said, "You're not able to take down to Bolin Seedless Creek," Alyssa said, "No, they had to be destroyed, but no weapons or equipment were left behind, they were just buildings." When Inekdu said, "Oh no, it's not important, the waste is curious." They traveled about 5 miles southwest of Cabal Lake. Jonathan and Alyssa looked at each other and then at when Inekdu, "Do you remember Professor Doubts back there?" Alyssa asked. When Inekdu said, "Yeah." Jonathan interrupted, "Well, they are still there, but they are heading our way. We have about 25 fits coming straight towards us here in northwest." When Inekdu was looking at the tablet, our fifth samurai dots was cellular. Alyssa nodded, "We believe so." When Inekdu asked, "Let's hope they are going to El Paso." Jonathan replied, "If they were going to El Paso, their speed will have dropped off miles before they get there." Look. When Inekdu was already looking at the tablet as Jonathan made some adjustments to the tablet, which shows the spacecrafts were traveling, when Inekdu focused on the tablet as the shape. Rested by El Paso. When Inekdu looked around, there's nowhere to hide. We're in the middle of the desert, and the mountains. When Inekdu hesitated, let us walk and be prepared for anything, and maybe they will just fly by. Jonathan zoomed in closer, according to the senators. This originated from what past main outpost. Jonathan still went Inekdu, we don't know much about this parts or people. As I have mentioned before, this is called no man's land because of the route of Luchi Asarati when reservation of herb around water and groundwater source became the plateau point that they never fall recover. The whole river basin, with the Califan, supplied water to about 40 million people in 4 to 5 million across from 1 and 7 states, some no longer exist today. Like wetlands West California, parts of Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, and parts of Nevada, Utah, and Wyoming. Now men after that point, dared to travel it because if they really offer available activity in these parts, they are reckless, and immense people. Yes, I had all of that to say this. They are coming for us. Somehow, they had found us. Looking at the map, he said, "What else would be here? We're learning from him. Have you forgotten?" When Inekdu turns to Alyssa and Jonathan. "How long do we have you before they get her?" Looking at their tablets, Alyssa said, "Roughly 25 minutes." When Inekdu said, "Yeah, I'll shock no benefits about the sabo. I'll let you know something in 15. When Inekdu took seat in the ground, just before the class said, "Abraham's children, do not afraid, but this is your colony. Sabbath has already said that you are his chosen, so no harm shall come to you. If I said it, it will be so have confidence in yourself. We will sit back and wait you. You have trained all my life, and it have called no one in my life until recently, and my first call was very painful. You'll need to get the first call out of the way. Tayo nervously said, "Ok." When in it did for a few moments and stood up, saying, "The men shall pass, and within minutes they will also return, they will enter." Pointing a few years to the north of them. They begged with the beards in to be the leader. They went to Jules and Daniels to be their 6 ladders. But they went to rape you before they leave her because of their long trip from Jackson, Mississippi. They bounty hunters, indeed, sent from White House. With a sad look on his face, he looks at Grace, very suddenly on injury, and it looks Bill's sister. Brain speaks it in him. Wait. Whoa. He looked down, Grace, yeah broke your nail and the brain lays. When in it with him said, "Just fate with confidence, Besides, we are fitting for Sabbath, that's why he can laugh and joke. Who can be against us when he is with us?" Then he turned to Jonathan, your mouth is clean compared to theirs. Just then, fidget ships past it. When Enoch returns to Jimmy and Jonathan pointing to a large rock, "Please sit." The ships landed, and the men got off their ships, just as I said it would happen. It happened. And Abooksigun with a beard with a smile on his face said, Well, boys, look like we have it all for own. Affy bounty, and we can get some shit off for chest. After all, look at the Brendan horses in quarters." Pointing at Daniel, he went a little by first, and then I'll attack. Pointing at Joy. "That bits her. Elijah waits for yes." But nervous at the same time, "What kind of men are you to rape boys, and my sister is not a bit." The big pulled out his weapon. "Well, ye see. They think I'll fuck you first." "Bitch." Judd interrupted and said, "Elijah, they got this on. He always saw his tape in his all classic movies, and I've always wanted to do this." The man turned, "Fellows, we gotta avenge her." "Who's after him?" Hands up with his pants and pulled off his penis. Judd grabbed with his penis, and the man started jerking it trembling and then fell to the ground, screaming in pain. Jay took the man's penis and forced it into his mouth while whipping the blood from her and his clothes, locked up, smelled. Next. The man started sobbing, but Elijah had his fork filled with vertical while Greg quickly went to the back of the gang and called for the man by decapitating him with her ciggy. Then she could have tens of us sobbing while Lydia and Daniel came in for claw. Mercy turned into a carrier, calling the man, and quickly transformed into a black mamba, striking fast in nearby. Until sobbing stopped, Alicia joined in. All 25 men were dead. Until the death settled, the children of Abraham stood for in thought as they looked at the corpses, when Enoch walked up. "Clean yourself off and be of good cheer because it was your turn. No more will we fight separately again, we shall fight as one from this day forward, but the first call is." Alyssa and Daniel started vomiting, and the sisters cried as Elijah stood there staring at the dead bodies. Jonathan grabbed Elijah and Jim helped to restuff them the best he could when Enoch the search for digits. On Severian had calmed down, when Enoch called Jimmy and Jonathan, "What is the fear carrying?" Jonathan looked at the men's bags and said, "Remember this tiny viz had when he first met ya." Scratching his head, he continued, "Well, this is if it was of the same stuff with our female and beckons just for kill, and fishers were like 100 the female and beckons, however this balance still will sorely come looking for this no doubt." Walking Yahweh, shaking his head, he repeated, 250 females and beckons. Standing for thinking, when Enoch said, "Since you and Jim are friends walk to hold over these things, let's plant these bodies on top of these sets, and Jai, you need you to blow off this up." Jonathan said, "No, leave a few for us." Holding up his fingers, Jet sets, "Fatis. Mandalisa will do it with habit so they can track them, and while breathing for later. We will train Eagles and return later because this horse will continue to give us trouble as long as they have his burns in him." When Inekva said, okay, do what you have to. Fatal 15 of the secret sent Boritham after Jonathan and Alicia made a few modifications to them before giving Grace to go ahead. Grace said, just need your glass to stand back out anyway. Within seconds, she had to get ships and the bodies piled up as he has checked out, then raced toward the rest of the crowd. Go. Ahead, Joy. Jalopper himself and blood would fidget ships with a surge of electricity, and the bodies begin to burn. When Inekva said, let's be in our way, the dead bodies don't seem to be burning. Let's try to make it as far as we can because it now, Farhad to have been tracking the distance as it ships. As he continued, Grace, you need to backtrack every so often and racer tracks. Grace was busy with something but replied, no problem. When Inekva said, what's that popping sound? Grace said, a broken nail after all, holding your hand up. I'm clipping off the wrist of him because of fitting it loppy good and match. When Inekva and the wrist laid. Jonathan and Alicia moved towards the activity of them and not if nothing was coming in their direction. When Inekva busted Jom, first thing was it before, can't they best for office and forces? Jom replied, yes, but do you know how hard it is to sleep, small and horses all night long? When Inekva said, true. But did what Alicia and Jonathan about a ventilating system or something because was still heavy but 25 miles or so before? Why did the mountainous terrain? Jom said, we noticed her, feed and watered horses, then travel at night, if it's up with everyone else. We can as if the mountains as cover. We can walk a bit side by side, on four horses and on fours. When Inekva called Everine and asked them, and Everine agreed. They installed the cubbies in the mountains by the time they reached a safe location. They ate but were weary and tired, so they called it a night. When Inekva was so tired that he was asleep when he said it to go. He looked around, and it appeared as if he was in the distant past when he heard the voice of a lady speaking with power and authority, saying, except for small pockets of resistance, Sabbath's church collectively and globally is no longer a ministry, but it is an industry. About 200 people were standing and clapping their hands as it continued. When a ministry becomes an industry, it is treated as a business. And businesses are driven by profits, not profits. By managers, not ministers. When profit becomes a motivating incentive, then corporations replace organizations. Corporations need products to sell, stocks will be purchased, and the successful marketing strategy will be effective. The church as a true corporation redefined by the great deceiver has turned the gospel into a product, the church bought into stocks, and evangelismal method of marketing. The crowd got paid in, clapping and cheering as it continued. Ministers and preachers are no public relations menus and corporate strategists and salespersons. Broadcasts and telecasts are commercial advertising venues complete with entertainers and performers who have replied to dedicate artists in music and worship ministries. They bought ministers as motivational speakers not commissioned by God or received by pastors to preach the gospel of divine laws. Sale, charisma, and the management have replaced the anointing of Sabbath. Prominence and influence have replaced the power of ancient authority. How church is being held has stayed wealth how church takes their place. She turned and pointed at when Inekva. Cush, please come forward. When Inekva walks around and points to himself. Yes, please come forward, she said. When Inekva stands and slowly walks toward her, walking around for. Everything seems strange to him, here in Philadelphia is continuous, this what has taken place in plain sight buffet in beneficial strategy of vision for fiction. It was flawless and seamlessly carried out, while saints prayed but played. This is Babylon rising. When Inekva, trying to remember where he seen her before, as she had finished talking, the under sinner had chinned again, and it looked as if he were into this him. As he walked up, but Sabbath has a plan for this man. Brilliant, they went here to meet when Inekva, the great grandfather of Cush. Ernst covered this senior step down front pulpit, and he hadn't disappeared. This minute, Minani Saklamok, and it is an hammer to meet you, when Inekva. He suddenly heard Jonathan, when Inekva. Awakened and confessed, he asked, what is it, Jonathan? What's wrong? Jonathan grabbed the tablet and pointed to it. We have 73 to 80 sits cutting around area. Grace was sitting on her air mattress, crying. When Iniku walked up to her and grabbed her hand. Why are you crying? Wahab Sabathanar said, it doesn't matter if it's 10,000 men, Sabathasable. Grace said, no, you didn't go back in Destor tricks when we were as me thought they found us. It was stirred. When Iniku interrupted her, well worded, but it is what it is. Now, let's make the best of this. Always remember, we had Sabathanar said. We're enlightened, not perfect. Plus, they could have attracted us from their last train soon. Who knows? Gaffer never in Tabifer, they looked at the tablets. How they are moving around, they don't know exactly where we're at. Said Jonathan. No, they don't, Elijah said, listening in their conversations. They looked at tracks at foot of the mountains. They have sent receipt of forces in all directions of Umel Sahel. Pointing to when Enoch the tablet, they are her, and her. Her past. Holden, has seen audible in Adobe Quid, shipment bounds to an alien Nambekond, whence to his of all responsible for the destruction of his segment. Her passed again. To Malone Bacon's reward would have enough for bounty or his. When Enoch the said, alright, me, Jimmy and Elijah, let's attack 10 closest to us first. Grace, you an idiot to attack things and fought. Serve her and further from us, and walk your way towards us. Elsa and Dan also cover ya. Once they're taken care of, Joy, an idiot to stand your with mercy at Jonathan, take your tablets, and destroy the Scots's theater. Have thought for a second, we'll need some way to communicate, Elsa said. Widow, the tablets, but and see ways of him, it will reveal our location. When Inikiva said, that won't work then. Are they on some kind of communicator, themselves? Elijah said, yes. When Inikiva looked up, makes a river in destroy fast devices, except on, Grace, Yegfedon, and rest must be destroyed. He carefully went over the plans in his head. John, Tim to the first simple was out. Jonathan left first. Invisible, and took out about 50 men, followed by Mercy and Joy, making fair way till the heady speak, taking cover and waiting. For Fiji said still return. When Ineku, John, and Elijah spread out, found a comfortable location, and started taking off men left and right, calling about 15. Grace ran out for 5 minutes and stopped. Sorry, you need this. So said to one man before so quickly grabbed the communicator. The men were still inside. So took off her SCA, calling him in 5 more men in less than 5 seconds, taking her tablet out to locate the enemies. Third word woman told the Estifler, she ran and cut them in half, just running past them at a high rate of speed. 10 men worry about a mile ahead, the men didn't even know where it happened as they lay for reading. Heading toward Daniel and Alicia, she saw them feeding off 7 men. She joined in and helped finish them. Afterward, they head toward Wainineku, John, and Elijah. Grace. Wainineku said, you need you to destroy all the assets. No problem. Anders said communicator. Then when Enoch turns to Elijah, make your way up to the giant wrist just in case if you need your help, and her, take the communicator with you. John and he will start getting Ogier and horse free to get out of her. Elijah had made his way up the mountain. Joy. He shot, over her. It was Jonathan. Nothing yet, but this far. The pointed to the tablet, looks as they might be on their way back. Elijah turned to communicator and heard a voice over the speaker. On an effort, this is an over. Elijah said, what shall they do? Jonathan grabbed the communicator. This is an effort, radio silence, ya fucking asshole. Pointing toward that into tablet, Jonathan said, that good to befestia sure because of his speed, they are coming in from this direction, Jay thought. At 3 o'clock. Joe replied. No, it's around 6 o'clock, Jonathan laughed and pointed. No, he said. They are coming in from this direction. 3 o'clock. Say smiled. Ok, yes, you see it. Jonathan quickly asked, how far can you make a direct fit without losing your intensity? Jay said, you don't know, whenever Mr. Fit. Quickly, Jonathan took off his tablet again and started doing some calculations. Roughly 5 to 10 miles, let's bet on the safe seed and say 7. Jonathan. Past decifate, now, let's be on even suffer city and say site millas. Plus, remain me we need to work on creating. Offer minutic pulse forms. Elijah shout, Jonathan. Faye are going this way. Grace had disturbed, saying, Mercy, Daniel returns to the Cubs and helps when he and Jimmy gear stuff packed up, so what can get out of her? You will stay and help. Alyssa, seeing Grace, shout, they got an idea. Looking at Jonathan, follow him. Grace's speed, J is a supercharged door electrical current, and in a force field. Jonathan smelled, in way ahead of you. He turns to Grace. Grace, run in place, and every second, touch J, just barely touch her. Then Jonathan turns to J, J, continue your head every time correct if see and consent about the flattening tower Elijah, and I'll tell Alyssa where to point to reflect current. Grace slowly started running in place and barely tapped J in the shoulder every second. They took a minute before they were in sync. J said, Ok, I got it. When do you want me to send Alyssa a shot? Jonathan said, Alyssa, you ready? Yeah. Huh? Replied. Jonathan looked at J, go. Jonathan looked at Alyssa. Horn out. We're trained to sort everything within a signal. Radius. On me mark. Alyssa shouted, first now Tim shouted. 5, 4, 3, 2, on. Alyssa started sorting down yet fix with the free electrical blast slit cannon, with Jonathan acting as the target man. On by on, and then in less than a second, far away behind him. He turned and fashioned his force field to simultaneously destroy all 4 G-ships. Then 2 G-ships started sorting at Jonathan. He turned and destroyed this to one side to Mercy. Get down. And destroyed the last 2. They shouted for Jade rush down the mountains as quickly as possible. Third, when in it and Forest waited for them patiently with horses. Let's go, let's go. They raced as fast as they could for horse, prayerfully checking the tablets, and then slowed down before realizing that no one had eaten all day. When Inik stopped said in nearby lake. When Inik said proudly, you farmer can't hold off at him. And for now, your father will always remain at him. Smiling at Daniel, when Inik continued, well better eat something to eat and regain our strength. Daniel didn't smile back like he solely did, which concerned him. They dropped in teams and went to Finfold. Some went fishing, some went hunting, while others looked for berries and beans. When Inik made sure he went with Daniel. They walked on the river. When Inik started making a conversation, but no response from Daniel. Rabbit would be good right about now, wouldn't it? Still, no response as they walked. Daniel started throwing stares at an old hickey saying that read, Hanover, New Mexico. Hoy and Matuham Sahulet. Hulet Melis. When Inik asked Daniel. What is troubling you, me little friend? Daniel, with a sad look, said, Facet, little, haven't asked me gift, but until that was discovering that it had it. It went to a semi-gift as well as terrorist. When Inik said, did you know that human body is like a machine consisting of many parts and systems that work over us and to carry out our bodily functions? From head to toe, the human body can be divided into sections like your head, neck, and stomach. 2 arms and 2 legs, and these parts can be further divided. Aesthetical Daniel's stomach, but no response. 2 arms and 2 legs, and these parts can be further divided. Grabbing Daniel by the hand and pointing to parts in him. Upper arm, touching him and forearm with his finger. Forearm, elbow, foot, knee, and shoulder. Daniel had a puzzled look on his face, but when Inik continued, did you know our brain works like a computer? It says inside his skull, protecting it from injury. The brain signals our body to read, write, run, and feel hot or cold. Our lungs are enough fellow distortions in our body. We have it lungs in our bodies. Very close to differ because they work to differ. The lung and the left side is smaller than thin and the right side because it also here, to fit in right in the middle. We use our lungs for breathing in and out. Head take a big breath and blow out. Lungs supply your body with oxygen and get rid of carbon dioxide. Daniel stopped it and locked it when Inik with a funny lock but with a smell. When Inik kicked on. Touting. We have two kidneys also in our body. The kidneys clean our blood. They get rid of waste products carried into blood. They check out the minerals, vitamins, and other nutrients we get from our food. The stupid again and asked, looking at Daniel, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Daniel said, no. When in it go ahead. Worry about it, all of us, we work together like a machine. Sabbath has put us together for a reason, so we'll have it to fit together reason. Your gift will be need to hand on of us disorder sick. When we did where we are going, I'm sorry you will see you did more than you want to plus, your gift brings people closer to Sabbath. This is the second thing you did read to help you understand this. Yes, yes, do our job, we will see you do yours. Patience, little man, patience. Making sure this point came across, when in it book continued, yeah, yes, you little old Daniel, you're like our heart, so not the most important organs of our body. Our heart beats in our chest. Heart pumps blood and sends it throughout our whole body. Our heartbeat gets faster when we run and even faster when we are in love. Daniel laughed. You also fed on you when you met your wife. Daniel blushed, jokingly, when Enoch said, haven't even mentioned our bones and organs. Daniel looked at when Enoch and said, I get it. When Enoch jokingly, nope, no. You don't. You've got your digestive system. Fat the mouth, full pit, stomach, liver, small intestine, and large intestine. Our digestive organs break down the food to provide our body with energy and raw materials. Daniel, latching, ok, both continued as elated and started tickling Daniel. You've got muscles on with your nervous, respiratory, and excretory systems. Daniel looked at when in Iklu, ok. You can stop now. You understand?